We are previewing Week 12 in college football here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking right now with returning guest Troy West from allplayswin.com. And, I can definitely tell you that all his plays have won with us the past few weeks. Great job, Troy West. Thanks for coming back with us.
Thanks a lot, Pete. It's been I want to say surprising on how on fire we've been lately,
Yeah.
but it just continues and continues. And we both talked a little bit about that Washington play last week, and sure enough, Washington takes care of business, 34-15. Not even close. I mean, not even close. So Vegas was wrong on that one. And then me and you, we both kind of discussed that Cincinnati game. I think we thought we were dead on with that, where the public was probably on New York. We take Cincinnati outright. They win the game pretty handily against New York. So we're feeling really good over here at allplayswin.com right now, Pete.
What can I say? I arrogantly mocked the name of your website, but past few weeks, all of your plays have literally won on these shows. Amazing. Who has the last laugh? Troy West has the last laugh from allplayswin.com.
It's been a lot of fun for myself, the coworkers that work with us, and the clients. It's been good. This has been going on now for a few weeks. I'm not saying we win every game, but it's been quite the run here for a few weeks, Pete. It really has.
All right. Well, I did tail you on Washington 2 weeks ago. I did not have the balls to tail you last week. I got scared. Let's see what you have to say about this week's games. The first game you want to talk about, Thursday night game, North Carolina at Virginia. And of course, Virginia has had a huge turnaround their past few games. It just came off the bye. Everything's clicking for them. They have the two-quarterback system that's really working well. North Carolina, some weeks they're good, some weeks they're iffy. Last week was kind of an iffy one against Georgia Tech. Now both teams are on the short week here, but Virginia gets to stay at home. They're a home underdog, 3 or 3.5. When this line first came out, I thought Virginia was a pretty clear value play here, and I still kind of do. Is that what you like here?
Pete, I'm actually rolling with North Carolina in this one. I was a little bit suspect at first looking at Virginia. I watched them against Miami. They looked good. It did take a heck of a comeback for them to take care of Miami at home. Earlier in the year, Virginia's been prone to give up a lot of points, and North Carolina's been scoring a lot of points. From what I've looked at, North Carolina struggles against teams that run the football. Virginia's not a great rushing football team. So I think North Carolina's going to have their way with Virginia's defense, and I see them winning a game like this, 48-27. I think it's going to be a shootout, but I like North Carolina to bounce back. I think Virginia's kind of riding this high after the comeback against Miami last week. It's tough to flush that in 4 days, where North Carolina's over here coming off a game where they give up, I think it's 68 points or 65 points against Georgia Tech. I think they're the ones on the ready to get out and play again on Thursday, where Virginia, I think, is going to be riding that high, maybe a little bit too high. I think the 6-4 North Carolina team's a better team than the 4-6 Virginia team. I think 3.5 points is way too little. I think North Carolina wins this game by 2 touchdowns. I think they beat them 45-27 is my prediction on this one.
Wow. Amazing. I was not sure. I thought you were going to say Virginia here. If this play wins, Troy West, I'll be very impressed. Quickly, before we move on, then, what do you think about maybe over 61.5? Maybe that's the best play of them all.
Over 61 should be good, too. I just think, I'm looking at Virginia. They've given up a lot of points, and they've given up points. The offense is very suspect to North Carolina. North Carolina puts up a lot of points. They've been doing it all year long. I don't be surprised if North Carolina gets even into the 50s, and you got to think Virginia's going to score. Virginia's been putting up some points lately. They put up 41 on a decent Miami team. I think over 61 could be good here, too, but I do think North Carolina gets this game by double digits. I think the fact that they were in a shootout last week against Georgia Tech. I really think they're going to have a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to take care of Virginia. Where, I know Virginia's riding this little bit of momentum, but it's draining to come off 2 big wins and come off an emotional win where you win by a last-second touchdown. It's draining. It's tough to recoup in 4 days. I like North Carolina in this one.
All right, great preview once again. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Thanks.